Hey guys, welcome back to Next Gen Blogger, and in this video I want to show you how you can apply a linear motion blur in VSCC free video editor. Now a linear motion blur creates a linear blur in a direction determined by the angle option which is present inside the motion blur settings, and it is actually super easy to create a linear motion blur in VSDC. So without further delay, let's get started. Now one thing which I want to tell you before I demonstrate this tutorial is that linear motion blur works best when you have a moving object on the screen. So if you have a moving object on the screen and you apply a linear motion blur on top of that, then there can be nothing great than that. So that's one thing which I wanted to tell you before I start this tutorial. Now as you can see, I've already imported a demo video in the editor, and this is my standard car demo video, and coincidentally I have a moving object on the screen which is my car. So after you import your video in the editor, double click on the video, then go to video effects, filters, select motion blur and click on OK. Now look inside the motion blur FX settings which is present inside the properties window, and inside motion type select linear motion. We have two other motion types, radial motion and zoom motion. So I've already covered radial motion in one of my previous videos, and I will make another video for zoom motion. But today we are looking at linear motion. So once you select linear motion in the motion type, let's look at these two options, which is blur distances and blur angle. So first of all, let's just talk about blur angle. Now I've got this image for you to explain blur angle, and I need you to remember these statistics. So on the extreme right we have 0 degrees, at the top we have 90 degrees, on the extreme left we have 180 degrees, and at the bottom we have 270 degrees. So I need you to remember these values because we will make use of them right now. So blur angle is currently set to 0 degrees, meaning 0 degrees is right here. So meaning the linear motion blur will happen to the extreme right, because 0 degrees is right here on the extreme right. So if I just change the blur angle from 0 degrees to 90 degrees, meaning my linear motion blur will happen towards the top because 90 degrees is right here. If I change the blur angle from 90 degrees to 180 degrees, meaning my linear motion blur will happen on the extreme left because 180 degrees is right here. And again, if I just change the blur angle from 180 degree to 270 degrees, meaning my linear motion blur will happen towards the bottom because 270 degrees is right here at the bottom. So I changed the blur angle, but nothing happened on the screen. That's because I have not increased my blur distance. So currently the blur distance is set to 0, but if I change my blur distance from 0 to 100, you will notice a significant difference on the screen like this. So at 100 blur distance and at 0 degree blur angle, my linear motion blur is happening towards the right because 0 degrees is right here and the blur distance is 100. So let me just quickly play this video for you. So linear motion blur is happening at 0 degrees, which means horizontal to the right, and the blur distance is 100. Let me just shorten the duration of my motion blur effect so that the differences are clearly visible. So this is my original video. Right now no motion blur is applied, and right here linear motion blur is applied. Perfect. Now let's just again change the blur angle from 0 degrees to let's say 90 degrees, meaning the linear motion blur will happen towards the top. And again, let's just start the video from the beginning. So this is the normal video. This is linear motion blur happening at the top. Let's just change the blur angle to 180 degrees. And let's just again play the video from the start. This is the normal video and linear motion blur is happening towards the left hand side. Perfect. And finally, let's just also check the blur angle 270 degrees, which means the linear motion blur will happen towards the bottom. So now the linear motion blur is happening towards the bottom because the blur angle is 270 degrees. So this was the blur angle, and blur distance will simply, add a blurring effect, a linear blurring effect to your video. So you can increase the blur distance to the maximum of up to 1024. So the maximum value which you can put right here is 1024. That's it. And you can't go ahead of that. So 1024 is the maximum value and 0 is the minimum value. Let me just show you another thing. So this is in constant parameter value. So let me just change this to linear parameter change so that I have two values, 100, 100. And let me just put the values 0, 100 instead of 100, 100. And so what will happen now is that there will be a gradual change in my linear motion blur, because the change will happen from 0 blur distance to 100 blur distance. So this is the original video and this is the linear motion blur, but the blur distance is kind of increasing gradually from 0 to 100 because I've changed this from constant parameter value to linear parameter change, and I've set the values 0 and 100 right here inside the blur distance option. So that's it guys. This is how you can actually apply a linear motion blur in VSDC. Play around these options and you will learn more about them, and use this option carefully while you're editing your videos. Remember when to use them, when not to use them, and so that your video turns out to be great. But anyway, do share with me your thoughts in the comment section below, like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will again see you in the next video. Till then, thanks for watching.